What happens when the spotlight dims and everything comes crashing down? Performers we once thought invincible, suddenly collapsing mid-performance, whether it's from exhaustion, a sudden health scare, or something more unexpected. We've all seen those jaw-dropping moments that leave crowds in stunned silence. Tonight, we're diving into some of the most shocking onstage collapses and revealing the stories you didn't see. Lola Young. Imagine this. The stage is set, the crowd is electrified, and the anticipation is sky high. Lola Young, the pop sensation, steps into the spotlight at the All Things Go Music Festival at Forest Hills Stadium, ready to deliver. She's been vocal about how difficult her day has been, but with a fierce determination, she powers through, showing up for her fans. Then just a few minutes into her performance, it happens. She collapses on stage. Everyone was stunned silent in the crowd as the paramedic arrived to help her off stage. Lola Young faints at her concert, complete Lola Young desmaya im su show. Lola Young pasando mal sin mumu. In April 2023, a live outdoor performance in a village near Suzhou, China, took a tragic and horrifying turn. The talented acrobatic duo, Sun Mumu, 37, and her husband Zhang Momu, known for their daring aerial silks routines, were performing high above the crowd. Hoisted over 30 feet into the air by a crane, they captivated the audience with their breathtaking stunts until disaster struck. Mid-performance, Sun suddenly fainted, losing consciousness in the air, and tragically fell. What was meant to be a stunning display of skill and strength quickly became a real-life tragedy, as onlookers watched in shock and disbelief. Tonight, we're breaking down the terrifying moment when the couple's breathtaking act turned into a nightmare and the chaos that followed. Meatloaf. During a live performance, the legendary rock icon Meatloaf, known for his larger-than-life persona and powerful performances, collapsed on stage. It was a moment that shook fans and the music world alike. The larger-than-life performer, famous for hits like Bat Out of Hell, had been performing with his signature energy, giving it his all for the audience. But suddenly, without warning, he fell to the ground mid-performance, sending the crowd into a state of shock. Despite his team's immediate response and the urgent medical attention he received, the collapse left fans deeply concerned about his health. Tonight, we're breaking down that unforgettable moment, analyzing what went down on stage, and exploring how Meatloaf pushed through, leaving fans with an unforgettable experience even in the face of real-life crisis. Jeongin collapsing after the 2022 Mama Awards. As the lights dim after Stray Kids' explosive performance at the 2022 Mama Awards, something unexpected happens. Jeongin, visibly struggling, suddenly staggers, his knees buckling beneath him. Without a second thought, Bang Chan springs into action, rushing to catch him before he hits the floor. The staff quickly swarm in, guiding Jeongin off stage as the rest of the group clears the area. Within moments, clips of the incident flood across fan spaces, swiftly being framed as a collapse at the highly anticipated event held at Kyocera Dome, Osaka. The scene sparks immediate concern, and with fans frantically asking, "Is he okay?" and sharing their worries across social media, not knowing what had just unfolded behind the scenes. Tonight, we're breaking down that shocking moment, the drama that followed, and what really happened behind the curtain. Justin Bieber. On March the 7th, 2013, during his performance at the O2 in London, Justin Bieber experienced a shocking moment that left fans on edge. Mid-set, while performing Beauty and the Beat, he suddenly slowed down, putting his hands on his knees and then walked off stage, leaving the audience buzzing with confusion. What followed was captured in the viral clip labeled "Dramatic Exit," a moment that would soon spark widespread concern. Backstage, Bieber collapsed from shortness of breath and was immediately attended to by medics, who administered oxygen and allowed him to rest for about 20 minutes. His manager, Scooter Braun, reassured the audience, telling them that Bieber would return if doctors gave the go-ahead. DJ Fatman Scoop. During a live performance, rapper and DJ Fatman Scoop experienced a shocking collapse on stage, leaving fans in the audience in a state of panic. Known for his energetic presence and commanding the crowd with his signature voice, Fatman Scoop was performing when, out of nowhere, he suddenly collapsed. The audience gasped as he fell, and staff rushed to his aid immediately, while the crowd was left in stunned silence, unsure of what had just happened. Fatman Scoop was quickly attended to by medical personnel who determined that the collapse was caused by a combination of exhaustion and heat. He was given necessary treatment and recovered swiftly. Heather Macdonald. During a live performance, comedian Heather Macdonald experienced a shocking moment when she suddenly fainted on stage. While performing at a stand-up show, Macdonald was in the middle of a joke when she suddenly lost her balance, collapsed, and fell to the ground, leaving the audience stunned. Her quick fall was captured on video, immediately spreading across social media. Fans and viewers were left in shock, unsure of what had just happened. Medical staff rushed to her side as the crowd held their breath, concerned for her well-being. Macdonald later revealed that the incident was caused by a sudden medical issue. Michael Jackson. During a performance on his History World Tour in 1997, Michael Jackson experienced a shocking moment when he collapsed on stage. While performing the iconic track Earth Song in Prague, Jackson suddenly fell to the ground, causing the audience to gasp in disbelief. His collapse was immediate, and backup dancers rushed to his side as paramedics quickly entered the scene. It was later revealed that the collapse was due to exhaustion and dehydration after a rigorous tour schedule and extreme stage lights. The king of pop, known for his relentless energy, had pushed his body to the limit, and the collapse was a wake-up call about the physical toll of being on the road. Pink accident. On July 15, 2010, during a performance in Nuremberg, Germany, pop star Pink suffered a terrifying accident while performing one of her signature aerial stunts. Known for her acrobatic performances, she was suspended high above the stage in a harness as part of her Funhouse tour. As she was being lifted into the air, something went wrong. The harness malfunctioned, and she fell hard to the stage below, sending shockwaves of concern through the crowd. Dallas McCarver. Dallas McCarver, a celebrated bodybuilder, experienced a tragic moment during a live appearance at the 2017 Arnold Classic. While participating in the event, McCarver suddenly collapsed on stage, leaving the audience and fellow competitors in a state of disbelief. The collapse was captured on camera, sparking widespread concern among fans and the fitness community alike. McCarver, who had been a rising star in bodybuilding, was known for his incredible strength and dedication to the sport. Medical personnel rushed to his aid, and the crowd was left in shock as they witnessed the unexpected turn of events. Tragically, McCarver passed away later that year. Billy Joel. During a performance in 2015, legendary musician Billy Joel experienced a shocking moment when he suddenly collapsed on stage in the middle of his concert. While performing at Madison Square Garden, the 66-year-old singer and pianist began to slow down mid-song before abruptly losing his balance and falling to the ground. Fans watched in horror as the rock icon fell, with immediate concern flooding the venue. Medics rushed to his side and the audience held their breath, uncertain about what had just happened. It was quickly revealed that Joel had collapsed due to exhaustion and dehydration, a consequence of his grueling touring schedule. Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi faints mid-set. North Coast Music Festival, Chicago, August 30th, 2014. Festival high turns to panic in seconds. Performing Pursuit of Happiness, Cudi jumps into the photo pit, sprints along the barricade, and stops to sign an autograph, then suddenly collapses backward. Security rushes in and carries him off as the crowd goes silent and cameras roll. Within hours, outlets post the close-range fan video. By the next day, Cudi reassures fans he's okay and blames the faint on not eating properly, thanking security for helping him. Doja Cat collapsed on stage. July 11th, 2021. Club energy at max, then a slip, a hard tumble, and a roar from the crowd. Performing at E11, even Doja Cat goes down, pops right back up, and turns the spill into choreography, finishing the song without missing a beat. Coverage pinned it to a slick stage. Dollar bills tossed by fans, and noted she even kept the party going with a longer set. It's a viral collapse clip online. Were Carlos Santana. On July 5th, 2022, during a performance at the Pine Knob Music Theater in Michigan, legendary guitarist Carlos Santana shocked fans when he suddenly collapsed on stage. The audience was left in stunned silence as the 74-year-old musician fell during a song and medical personnel rushed to his side. It was quickly revealed that Santana had experienced a health scare, possibly due to heat exhaustion and dehydration, compounded by his grueling tour schedule. After receiving medical attention, Santana was able to communicate with his fans and assure them that he was okay. He was taken off stage for further evaluation, and the rest of the show was unfortunately canceled. Brendon Urie. Seconds into the opening song, the only difference between martyrdom and suicide is press coverage. Disaster strikes. A bottle from the crowd smashes Brendon Urie in the face, knocking him unconscious. The band halts. Chaos erupts as crew members rush to his side. For what feels like an eternity, the crowd is frozen in suspense. Then after a tense minute, Urie stirs, gets back on his feet, and shockingly continues the set. Later in an interview with NME, he reflects, saying, "I'm doing all right now. I could be way worse. I could be dead." Fans shot clips of the moment. The hit, the fall, the frantic scramble quickly went viral, cementing the incident as a defining moment in reading bottling history. Jungkook. During a 2022 performance in Los Angeles, BTS's Jungkook shocked fans when he suddenly collapsed on stage. While performing My Time during the band's Permission to Dance on Stage concert, Jungkook suddenly staggered, lost his balance, and fell to the floor, sending the audience into a panic. The performance immediately stopped as crew members rushed to his side and concerned fans waited in suspense. What's the scariest moment you've ever seen at a concert? Was it this one or another onstage collapse? Let me know in the comments and drop the link if you've got it. If you want more breakdowns of live show close calls and the truth behind those viral clips, hit like, share this with a friend who was there, and don't forget to subscribe for the next deep dive. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you next time.